find Peter Parker.
Are you guys here for my review for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse?
Great, it's just some random guy.
That's not right. Hey, welcome back, you beautiful people, to another episode on The Muggsy Show. And we got the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse review for you guys for today. Now, this will be a spoiler-free review, so let's go ahead and talk about a little bit of the story. Gwen Stacy reunites with our favorite Brooklyn Spider-Man, Miles Morales. They will go into a wild multiverse adventure while trying to make his own path of being a true hero. So I'm going to make this pretty quick and go through each core character of the film. Now, the first character we're going to talk about is Gwen Stacy, played by Haley Steinfeld. Her backstory was played out very well in this film, and I love that she has that special friendship with Miles Morales, and it shows how much she really does miss him and care about him. Now, you're going to see the conflict that she's going to have with the multiverse and trying to help Miles Morales with his struggles as being a hero. Now, this character was a big surprise for sure. I was not expecting to like Spider-Punk this much, but the charisma he has, the flair, the I don't care attitude that he carried in this movie truly surprised me, and I enjoyed every minute of it. The next character we're gonna talk about is Miguel O'Hara, played by Oscar Isaac. Now, this character right here, this Spider-Man, was determined, fierce. You can hear the pain in his voice, and that's because of Oscar Isaac acting chops. It really is. He just does amazing work with this character, and you'll find out with the backstory that he has in this film, you understand why he feels the way he feels and why he needs to keep things the way it is. The next Spider-Man actually surprised me a lot, and that is the India Spider-Man. I can't really say his name, so I don't want to botch it, but he was played by Karan Sani, who was actually the taxi driver in Deadpool. I really enjoyed his confidence and his humor in this movie. Now, the next one we're going to talk about is Spider-Woman, played by Issa Rae. Now, I enjoy Issa Rae in a lot of her films and her TV shows. There's some that I watch with my wife that she's always so great. I love her humor. I love how much energy that she brings into the screen. The one thing I say about her is when she was on screen, it was great to have her and great to see her in action, especially when she was riding the bike while being pregnant. And I think that was pretty badass, but it wasn't enough yet. And I think she's going to have a bigger role in the next Spider-Man film. Now, the next Spider-Man we're going to talk about is Peter B. Parker, who is played by Jake Johnson, and he was in the original Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and was the mentor for Miles Morales. Now, in this film, he is the dad of the Spider-Mans. For all you mommies and poppies, you will enjoy him on screen and that relationship he has with his daughter, Mayday. Every time he popped up on screen, I laugh out loud or I chuckled because all I could do is think about my 5-month-old daughter and just kind of think about that relationship and how everything they do is just cute, and that's just what he does on this movie, and I enjoyed everything about it. Last but not least, we got Miles Morales, played by Shameik Moore, and his story throughout the film was just trying to be a hero, a great son, a great friend, and just be the best Spider-Man he can be was amazing, and you just wanted to watch more and more of him to see his growth as a character and to see how much he can handle the struggle and overcome it and be better from it. And again, I love what they're doing with Miles Morales and the story and the continuation after this film. Now, those are just some of my thoughts for each character, but let's go ahead and talk about the animation. It is mind-blowing how great it is to watch it on the big screen. I love the details they had for each character. Every time they went to a different world, they had their own animation, their own style, and I love that. I love how they did that with like Gwen Stacy or Spider-Punk, India Spider-Man, even like Miguel O'Hara. They all had like their unique style, and I love that. I love how they were able to step up their game and be better than the first one. I never thought they would be able to top the first one, but they did and went beyond it. And yes, the animation is the best I've ever seen in any animated film ever, even surpassing Into the Spider-Verse. And you can see why a lot of movies are going this route, like Puss in Boots, the Ninja Turtles. They are kind of getting their little ideas from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and you can see why, because it just looks so great on screen. Now, the next one I want to talk about is music. It plays a big role in this film. In every action scene, every dramatic moment, every heartbreaking moment, it just did it so well, and I love the soundtrack that they had in this film. Now, the story, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna spoil anything at all. This movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes. I didn't feel any of it. It got to a point within the last hour, I wanted more of it. The way they had the story play out with Miles Morales, with his parents, with the conflict he has with Miguel O'Hara, the multiverse, Spot, he has a huge part in this movie that I was caught off guard. I completely forgot he was really in this movie because he really didn't show much in the trailer, and man, he has a huge role in this movie. But the story, it was close to perfect, and this movie is probably the best comic book movie of the year, and that's saying a lot because I enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and I know The Flash is going to be great, but just something about this story and Miles Morales and all the other characters, I loved it. I loved it, and I cannot wait to watch the next one with Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Now, this movie ended with a cliffhanger, and some people might be disappointed and some might not be. For me, it didn't at all because I know there's a sequel coming out next year with Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, but it just shows a great job they did with this movie because it made you want more and you wanted to see what was going to happen next, and that's what they did with this movie. And I cannot wait to watch the conclusion of Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. So there you go, you beautiful people. That is my shiny review of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And I'm telling you right now, it is a must-watch film for the summer, and I will watch this multiple times. Guys, if you enjoyed this, do me a huge favor, drop a like. It truly does help a lot. If you enjoyed it, if you want more movie updates, movie news, movie reviews, then make sure you subscribe and have that bell on. I will catch you in the next one. You guys take care. Much love. Peace out.